Okay, it's good to be here. Thank you to QuantumDigital for putting together this unique opportunity for us to be here today with all the thought leaders. Thank you, Dory. Our company is what it is because of agents like you. We are so proud of you. Thank you. I want to lay the groundwork. I think my bio doesn't exactly tell the whole story, but I have been in the business for over 20 years, and I've worked in Richard Smith's organization since 1991. So I sold my first house at 16% interest rate, and I worked in the Texas real estate business during the time when the RTC was the second largest property owner in the state of Texas. That gives me a perspective, and for me, primarily what that says is that this too shall pass, and it is up to us to react. Central Texas has certainly fared better than other parts of the country, but we have not been immune to the challenges in the real estate market. My region consists of 3 distinct markets: the greater Fort Hood market, Fort Hood being the largest military base in America, and then the greater Austin market, and then Bryan College Station. So I've kind of got I've got multiple markets, and each of them require a different approach from both me and our real estate agents. A couple of comments before I go into my presentation. If we think that our value is in our tools, if the agent does not use our tools, do we still have value? That's the question that I ask every day. First of all, it's my goal for the agents to find the tools relevant and easy to use, and to participate with us. You're laughing at me. Why are you laughing at me? And to participate. Okay, thank you for seconding, not laughing. Anyway, so my goal is in 2010 to consistently offer training and exposure to my real estate agents, about 350 of them. I do want to be sure to communicate also that our company is in a high trust partnership with our agents. We are in full service real estate business. We are very clear on that. We are not in the business of selling services to our real estate agents. We are in the business in partnering with them as they sell homes to their clients. So with that in mind, we'll get going here. Okay, one of the things that we have done, my presentation is going to be on integration, how we've integrated various components for ease of use for our real estate agents in the marketplace today. The average age of my corporate staff now is 36 years old. The average age of my corporate staff 2 years ago was 47. That says a whole lot about the changes that we've made in our real estate offerings across the board. In May of 2009, Coldwell Banker introduced the first branded real estate channel on YouTube, and it was called On Location. As we all know, consumers demand video, and we deliver. As a company, we post all of our listed guided tours to the YouTube channel to reach consumers who are searching for homes through that specific site. In 2010, we will focus on training and coaching our agents to create additional videos to promote both themselves, their communities, and even more on their listings. It is a tremendous value to have our listing in the On Location section, because that automatically updates pricing and status, solds, and everything from the MLS. And while it may not seem like that matters, certainly one of the hardest things to do about web advertising is to get it on and get it off and have it done at the right price. So we're very fortunate that Coldwell Banker put in the On Location for us. We believe that our agents will do just as much as they possibly can to be successful. I believe that my agents work for me because they trust me. I work for Richard Smith because I trust him. And all of that combined, our clients work with our agents based on a trust relationship. So it is my goal every day to come to work and earn that trust. Another component of what we did last year was definitely one that our real estate agents told us they thought that we needed. And that is that we implemented a text messaging marketing program. Real estate leaders should continue to communicate to our agent base the need to reach our customers wherever they are. Again, I'm fortunate. Our agents are our service delivery partners, and they trust us. They trust that we're constantly analyzing consumer expectations and developing or expanding initiatives to meet and beat those expectations. In March of 2009, we introduced our new listing text messaging service. The service is available immediately to our sales associates on roughly the day after their listing is loaded into the MLS. The consumers, wherever they are, perhaps in front of a sign, they text a message to the number with the code that is on the sign, and they immediately see all the relevant information related to that listing. It loads onto our mobile site, which is not the same thing as a website. The mobile site is enabled specifically for them to be able to read it on their handheld device. And so it has all the photos. It has the entire listing just like it would if they were looking on a website or on Realtor.com. It's available in roughly 1 or 2 minutes, and that has proven. We haven't exactly been able to measure ROI on that yet, but it is definitely proven to be a real asset to our marketing programs. Since it's delivered through the MLS feed, that means that everything is always up to date. That's, from my perspective, I want my marketing offerings to be relevant at the very moment that someone reads them. And so if the price changed 3 days ago, now we don't have to drive out there with those new flyers or have the sellers walk out there and X through the price and put a new one on. Our text messaging program is our flyer on the property. As a region, we reduced, this is my region, I reduced the newspaper buyer's guide expense, all of that, by 96%. 3 years ago, yes, that means that we barely do any. And it has had no negative impact at all. And was I afraid? Absolutely. I had agents who had been in the business for a long time, and they wanted newspaper. But again, if your organization is based on trust, if you give them the information, they will follow. And ours did, and we have cut their expense stream dramatically also. So we're basically out of the newspaper and buyer's guide and all of that business. One of the things that we haven't cut, our relationship with QuantumDigital now, was Quantum Mail back in the 1990s. We started the first letter that I found was 1995. And they did our just listed, just sold cards for us at that point in time. That was very successful. Again, there were lots of postcards coming at that time, to say the very least, from all real estate companies. We still use those. They still show up in people's mailbox, and we direct them to the website, the text messaging site, so they can see all the relevant information about that listing. But it is still successful for us. One of the things, again, it has to be the ease of use and the training is critical for me. We automatically